Okay, and we are back. So, since we never really did get the player's role in the previous stage, surely in the next one we will get the player's role, right? And the boss is just up there. So, final stage of Tier 5 would be 118th place, which will have the maximum number of tokens in fire. So, Tower of Dimensions by Super Star Dream, an overall score of 45.60. Shin being the lowest scoring judge, not a surprise. Ace being the highest. Again, maybe not the most surprising. Patchy second lowest. Whoa. There's no skip teleporter. Welcome to my level. The ladder may lead to a skip teleporter if needed because this level is extremely long. I just had to say it, didn't I? I just had to say it. Music credits? Grammar? Don't worry about the S. Temporal Tower and Temporal Spire from PM, the Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky. So PMD's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I've not played it, but my brother was actually recently playing it and telling me about it. So I also trust that the soundtrack is bloody amazing because, well, I know Primal Dialga's theme, that song is fire! So... What? What? Oh! That sounds like Primal Dialga right there. That really does. Those few cues. Oh my god. I'm gonna get to hear Primal Dialga. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one. Oh, I really like this song. Oh, I'm not gonna get enough of this animation. The roll is so cute when she jumps. So we've got countdown bombs. Oh. In Paramount assets. Oh, we really want to avoid you. Then again, no we don't, because... you can drop a capsule, so... give me that capsule. What? Okay. No, 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 returning Sniper Joe! You can stop returning now. Well, we got warned that this level's extremely long. Oh, here we go. Playtime's over. Now we're doing it over instant death spikes. I gotta check every single wall now and be conscious. So we are just literally going up. It's left and right. Now we have tellies. Okay, thrown into the mix. But the spikes have disappeared. So Atomic Sniper Joe. What? What are you? What the hell? Hi there, song. Interesting. I thought I didn't make that. I realized I haven't had a checkpoint yet. Whoa! Things are getting a bit sketchy here. Well, that's the first boss gate, which I hope will come with a checkpoint. Okay, great. Is it boss time of some kind before we continue? Oh, wow. Wait, how do I... I've never seen countdown bombs that respawn. Well, that's cool. No! Okay. What if they hide a token, though? I'm curious. I have to try. Don't know if you can get up there. Doesn't look like it. Yasichi? Really? Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. There was no skip teleporter though. High gravity. Nice. You mentioned a skip teleporter, but it just... Is that a fake block? I'm gonna assume that's a fake block. Yes, yes it is. Oh, gravity's really heavy now. So will break dash destroy you? Yes, yes it will. Okay. Why is there just a gap there? Oh my god, Apache Joe! Ow! Oh, song. Hello there. Maybe that's my system. Oh, that's a hole, isn't it? Full jump! Nice. We had faith there. Oh. Interesting. No, 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 no. You can, like, scroll yourself off screen. Oh, I'm worried. Checkpoint, that's nice. I'm worried that the tokens are just gonna be hitting somewhere obscure. I see. Low gravity on gas platforms. Oh boy. We done well. To have that be the first step, I think we've done well. I hope it's not just to the left there. I mean, the challenges are pretty much... Oh wow. Oh wait. Oh, high gravity? Oh, Pippi! What am I meant to do? Pippi! Please stop. Pippi, no! No, 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 no. Pippi! Okay, there's the second token. I don't know if I wanna... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The only way I can scale, because of the low gravity, is this way. Now, should I be trying to cheese this? I don't know. I could also kill myself by doing this. Well, let's hope. No! Wait. No! Well... Oh, hello. So that's what we're dealing with here. Oh, I'm so going to die. So these guys will never hit you, but... Okay. I mean, if you guys want to drop health, that would be much appreciated. Like any health? No? Things are getting out of hand here. Oh. My token. What? Now you drop out. You know what? Wait, hang on a sec. Maybe we can go back. Maybe there's some... Oh, dude. Stop spawning, please. No, that's just a solid block. Alright, there's the second trial done. Moving on to the third. Okay. Well, we already know this will have editing, because I'll be coming back for the second token. We did get warned that this will be a lengthy stage. And this is how we end tier 5. You know what? That's fine. No. Okay. Well, you do you. Oh. I'm still thinking, how do I get that? How do I get that second token? Oh my god, well that looks nerve-wracking. It doesn't... Spikes don't do full damage. Well, that's nice. Wish I knew that beforehand. At least the third token was relatively simple enough. It seems like the challenges are the same now. Oh, hello. What are you? What are you? What? Oi! Okay, make sure to hold left. That's obviously a full through block, so was that and that. Now you can jump. I feel like we've had this room. Full jump? Yeah. Full jump to glory! Hang? What's up, hang? Full jump to glory round 2. That's just a very mean placed pang. No pang! It honestly feels like it's better to let them go is what I wanted to say. I just ran out of HP. The animation when you knock it back is a bit weird. It almost like it skips some frames. Okay, some of these pang placements is quite mean. Like, I'm not sure how I'm meant to dodge that. Alright, Pangs, you do you. Alright. Let's be careful. Is there a secret here? Is everything off with like walls? Move on to the next boss then. Whopper? That literally cannot hurt me. Oh, this swap is a bit useless. You respawn? Hey? Next set of challenges then. What do we have now? Oh, I see that. I very much see that. I want to go down. It has to be through there, right? Do I fall there? Or do I go down? What do you think? Which way? Do I go down? What the... What does that say? Mimi! Okay, but how do I get out then? Okay. I hope I win. So you can't get that Mimi, can you? Wait. Really? Well, to be fair, you're only coming back from the right side, so that's fine. Oh, wow. Springs and super gravity? That's an odd combination, alright. I don't know if I can make this jump. Yeah. I don't know if I can make this one. Okay. Pippi, I don't really need you. Pippi, no! Pippi! Why you do this? You? I mean, I don't need the tanks that badly. So we're doing this again. You're speedy, but are you gonna even be speedier? Even speedier? Okay, I like that room. So those will explode immediately. I fell for the bait. Oh, there was a checkpoint right here. How kind. I literally fell for the bait. The bait's there just to keep going. And I fell for it. Nice one. Alright, let's just spoil your screen. We do still need one more token, so we're gonna get thrown up immediately here, aren't we? Can't go back, or can we? We can. Don't really want to deal with you. Okay, let's keep going. Oh. Pippi's back! Pippi! It's the birds, it's always the damn birds. Oh boy. Pippi! Pippi! Pippi, stop! No, 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 Pippi! Pippi, you can't do this! What a dodge! Okay, Pippi, please! I'm trying to think here of a solution! This room is getting very, very quickly claustrophobic. That is a huge gate. What the? What the? Oh, there. Okay. Try castle! What are you doing here? Are you gonna give me my last token? Try castle! Yes! Nice one. This is the last token in the level. Did you get the one on the second floor? I haven't figured out how to get it. Of course you talk about it. It's the sneakiest one. Wee. Alright, time to go through the humoi. I just saw something to the bottom which I would have liked to explore. Gravity Man? Okay. Oh, these will so respawn. Okay, this is definitely an interesting arena you've made. You're so going to respawn, aren't you? Yep, I think so. Oh, they've dropped. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. What? Did I just see multiple elements drop? Like multiple elements. Are you gonna respawn? Yes, you are. Oh, capsule. Blade Man! Any sharp edges have been appropriately safely proved for all audiences to enjoy. Well, time for round 2. See you at the token. Is there What? 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 Aww. That's what it was? Seriously? Well, at least I found it, so that makes me happy. Yeah. Well, Power of Dimensions, that's what it was. Time for the final stages judge commentary. So, Mick, 49. First of all, a message to future Magmamo contestants. Do not, under any circumstances, suggest to the judges that you think your level should be skippable, especially knowing the level's just starting. It's understandable to not be very confident, especially when it's your first time, but all you're doing is giving the panel the expectation that your level is bad before they've even played it. That automatically gives the level a negative bias. And is an excellent way to shoot yourself in the foot. I guarantee you that this level lost points entirely because it started us off expecting it to suck. Heck, it could even be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Whatever the case may be, don't do it, period. As for the level itself, being long isn't a problem so long as the experience is still exciting. Unfortunately, Power of Dimensions swings headlong into the boring side. The cow bomb sections are pretty much full distance jumps to the next bombs with a few instances of blowing up shorter ones while waiting on the longer one. The gravity sections rely mostly on fake floors and full distance jumps, which happen to be some of the fairest fake floors I've seen in a while. Even combined, the challenges don't really change and they make up the bulk of this behemoth. Combine that with a boring aesthetic I wish the torch is animated, and sparse enemy encounters, and the end result tends to drag. The boss fights and the hovers can be a bit more interesting, but Whopper and Tricast are still boring. And the final hover section is too literal a difficulty spike. Didn't die there, thankfully. Either way, this place doesn't do enough for its length, and the whole experience is lackluster. It could be worse. For sure, the only reason a skip might be considered is the fact the level specifically feared it would be. Still, it could also be a lot better. In a way, this played it entirely too safe. Don't be afraid to do weird stuff. Shin, 31. Before I get into the review proper, I'd like to address that text box at the start. You essentially flat out admitted that your level has a problem that might make it worthy of a skip teleporter. As far as initial impressions go, yeah, that one really didn't inspire a lot of hype at first. While I would agree that this level's length is indeed an issue, I think it plays into an even bigger one here. The stage is just flat out boring. It's kind of a shame, since there's a few glimmers of decent design in here. There's proper introductions to most of the gimmicks, and some of the platforming challenges are alright, but after a while they really start to blur together. I think this is mainly due to how certain parts were repeated, but with one or two changes tacked onto them, like reverse gravity, etc. It's not enough to make them stand out on their own, though. The only part that really stuck out in my mind was the repeated hover platform segment near the end, and that's only due to how frustrating it was. The only other noteworthy thing I can think to mention are the aesthetics, which I believe are also partially to blame for the level's bland nature. Pyramid brickwork isn't exactly the most exciting thing to stare at, especially for a 7+ minute stage. Giving each of the 4 segments their own look would have at least made them a bit more distinct. It wouldn't really salvage the level as a whole, but it at least would have made it more memorable as far as visuals go. Patchy 44. Skyscraper of amplitude. Might want to get some proofreading going on here. Dimensions, music. Dimensions. The message at the start makes me think that the level is going to be T2C long, but honestly, the level length seems completely reasonable. The stage has a proper graduation on its gimmick usage, each of them having a dedicated trial assigned to them as the player progresses through the level. I like the usage of the gravity changes and flippers combined towards the end, though. Some of the challenges can feel repetitive, particularly all the one-tile jumps you have to make whenever the gravity is at 2 times, and shooting at the alarm clock enemies until they go off screen, which are very trivial. Though there is a soft lock situation with the upside down gravity flipper and 2 times gravity changeover with the spin cutters. If you go back after walking through those line toggles, you can get stuck should you run out of magnet beam at any point. Oopsies. Fascinating. Stage feels a bit dull aesthetic-wise, unchanging Farraman tiles throughout, along with the repetitive nature of the challenges doesn't exactly help the case here. The fake blocks could use a little more differentiation than just being slightly more dark looking, and the gravity background seems a bit misaligned from where the actual gravity changing objects are located. Behind the comically large boss gate is predictably Gravity Man, with his infinite bargain self-supply of droplet droppers. I do appreciate little twists like that to change up the otherwise vanilla fight a bit, but the droppers don't pose enough threat on their own to really spice it up. Flashman 49. If your level begins with a sign telling the dev team where to put a skip teleporter, then you need to rethink your level. So let's reimagine this as a level nobody would consider skipping. First, let's fix the distracting typo, Tower of Dimensions. It's a minor thing, but it speaks to overall polish. Second, we'll bring the level from 100 screens to a more manageable 30-40 by condensing challenges and removing extraneous assets, press, spin cutter, invincible blocks, every Joe, etc. We plan a challenge progression around what's left, making sure nothing ever stagnates or gets easier. Gravity seems to be the main gimmick, so let's introduce that right away. Several bomb and fake block screens can be salvaged. The hover sections are great if we switch the order and introduce pippies beforehand. The first token is delightfully sneaky, the others just need a little polish. Big Snaky plus Rounder is clever, so let's keep that and renovate so there's more room to maneuver. T-Cannon can stay if we strategically place some spikes and add an about spawn animation for the bombs, which would apply globally to respawning objects along with a respawn limit so the game doesn't break. Gravity Man is good, he just needs a wall to keep him from jumping off screen. He can do that? Next, aesthetics. The music is a perfect fit. The graphics need some attention. 2 styles of fake block are fine if we do some tidying, but I say we stick with just one, preferably using color and texture to set it apart. I also recommend more background variety, animated torches, anything evocative of towers or dimensions. Different gravity flippers, see Saturn's level in Mega Man 5, and a thorough check for tiling mistakes. Finally, we take the aforementioned sign, drop it down the invisible hole near Voltman, and then fill the hole with a collision object. We're into skip teleporter now. Voltman? Did I even see a Voltman in this stage? I don't know if I did. And finally Ace, 55. This level often makes me wonder just how much a good piece of music can lift otherwise rather shoddy aesthetics of the level. It, alongside the bare basics of graphical assets, somehow impacts the level with some degree of atmosphere inconsistency. Weird but a good lesson, music is important. Anyway, there are honestly some really fun segments in this stage, at its core it's pretty basic. I found some of the gravity manipulation and count bomb segments have a really nice flow to them. It's hard to know specifics here, but the level plays fine. And there are parts that click. However, Mega Man 4 gets used pretty well. It clicks. And as usual, I enjoy when tokens reward just paying attention. The second puzzle was clever. When the level tries to actually attempt a novel setup, it usually succeeds, and I appreciate the attempt at changing Gravity Man and some of the mid-bosses. But Gravity Man is still too close to the vanilla fight, and Whopper and Tricastle were also misses in this department. It's telling that one of the biggest issues of the level is immediately identified by a hinged level side. It really needed to end sooner, or just have shorter floors. It outstayed its welcome by a lot, and by the end, level segments started to repeat themselves, and the whole thing got rather redundant. Most of the first floor is too punishing for its own good. It's way harder than the rest of the stage, and honestly, just removing this floor would have improved the level's pacing dramatically. As I like the others, the hover segment on the 4th floor using instant death spikes also hinders the flow of the stage, even if I like the extra setup. As much as I like the idea behind the stage aesthetically, the tiling is very poor and the level looks very repetitive. Hell, I think the different floors just needed different looks. I do wonder how this stage would have turned out if it was just shorter and had actual effort put into the aesthetic, even if it's just tiling things respectively and changing the terrain up every so often. There are parts I enjoy here and I see potential, but ultimately the length, aesthetics and lack of polish really make it fall short in just too many areas. And don't make a sign saying you think the stage is going to get a skip teleporter. Come on man, that's just setting yourself up to fall. Yeah, I was confused by the first sign which tells you that we're gonna have a skip teleporter and there just isn't one. Because the stage is not overly punishing, it goes on for a bit and the challenges, like one of the judges, I think Shin said, they'd start blurring together because they seem very alike. Especially when you get to the 3rd and 4th floor. I do like the fast hover, which gets faster. Surprised I didn't die though, although I was very close to spikes on a few of those jumps. But that was exciting. And then the tokens, sneaky. The second one I probably could have got had I just fought outside the box and tried to jump my way through. But no, I was just too focused and accepted defeat. How lame. I think I only died once or twice throughout both playthroughs, so yeah, maybe a bit too lengthy on that side of things, but yeah, it's not a good idea to put a sign telling you you're gonna get a skip teleporter because it works against you. Well, with that said, that's well, not the end of Tier 5, that's the end of Tier 5 stages. We still have the Tier 5 boss, which I'll be taking on shortly, and then that'll be Tier 5 concluded. So I'm gonna take a quick refreshing pause, and I'll be right back.